Hi, everyone. For our Science of Design Snackable series today, we are going to be covering a behavioral science principle called narrative bias or storytelling and how you can use it actually to optimize your paid ads. So the idea with narrative bias in behavioral science is that as humans, our brains are basically evolved and they've been programmed to remember stories much, much better than disjointed information or facts and figures. Now, the challenge is a lot of times when we're doing marketing, especially in a B2B context, we might resort to giving people lots of disjointed information or facts and figures, as opposed to figuring out how do we tell a compelling story around our solution. Now, one thing I want to note here is we're not saying you have to do a big Disney production story around your solution. You can actually weave in an element of storytelling in something as small as your social media ad. I'm going to show you some examples of this. This is actually for a client of ours that offers Bitcoin ATMs. So it has people go to local ATMs so they can buy Bitcoin. And we wanted to increase adoption for them at the top of the funnel. We tried a few different ads. I'm going to explain the storytelling or narrative bias example here. And in future videos, we're going to cover some of the other principles that we used. But our challenge here was that we wanted to figure out how do we tell the story to folks around why they should consider using these Bitcoin ATMs. And we thought that a fun way to tell a story was to say, hey, if you had bought Bitcoin instead of something totally not valuable, i.e. a shake weight, then actually it would be worth about $19 million. And so this was bringing a little bit of humor and storytelling as opposed to what they were using before, which was just simply saying, hey, we have Bitcoin ATMs. And using this kind of storytelling effect, we were able to improve the performance of their ads by almost double and actually reduce their media spend by half as a result. Okay, some more examples of storytelling. So this was a client of ours, they're a financial technology solution. They help people find alternatives to payday loans where they can actually use money from their future paycheck and have their employer, cover them if they have an urgent bill or whatnot. And so before we came along, they did something that a lot of tech companies do, which is basically showing the various features of their app and trying to get people to sign up. So you can kind of see the before example. And with our example, we combined two different behavioral science principles, one social proof and the other narrative bias or storytelling. So with the storytelling aspect, largely what we're doing is in a very tight way, giving people the story behind how they can use their money. So it's whether it's using it to fund different new summer hobbies or paying off, a big healthcare bill, et cetera. And then we also used imagery and social proof, people similar to the folks that they wanted to target to really bring it in together. And as a result, we were able to radically increase the number of installs with these two concepts by about 90% increase in installs by using this idea of storytelling. Do you have a marketing or product challenge that could use help from behavioral science? Each month, we offer 5 free behavioral science consults with our team of scientists to our listeners. To see if you qualify, simply follow the link hellonextstep.com/SOD and drop us a note. And remember, you can also take advantage of the wealth of free content that we have on our website in our resources section, including videos, how-tos, and case studies. Thanks so much.